Hi, my name is Beatrice Reed, and I work as a postdoctoral fellow at the Western Norway University of Applied Sciences. I'm currently working on a project about plants and Scandinavian picture books for children. And today I will present a central component of this project, which is the process of building a database of plant representations in picture books. So first briefly sketch out the motivation for developing such a database. Then I will give a short description of the database design. And finally, I will address some of the challenges I stumbled upon during the process of designing the structure and collecting corpus. Despite being indispensable to all other life on Earth, there is a tendency in Western society to overlook plants, usually viewing them as backdrop and passive backdrop of animal actions and behavior. As the capacity of plants to sense, communicate, and learn has been recognized through recent biological research, this phenomenon, labeled plant blindness by botanists James Wondersea and Elizabeth Schlosser, has gained increasing attention, even in the environmental humanities. With this growing acknowledgement of plants, there is a need for developing new ways to review literature and art, including digital methods. The Phytobibliographical database addresses this need. It is developed to create more knowledge about how plants are presented in children's literature and are aimed at teacher students as well as teachers and researchers in teacher training. The database is designed to facilitate macro and micro analysis of plant representation in picture books as well as in text, apart from entries for standard bibliographical information, such as titles, authors, illustrators, time and place of publication, and so on. The database is structured in 3 plant-oriented tables. 1 botanical for registering identifiable plant species by Scandinavian and Latin names. 1 for plant types, used where the species are not possible to specify. And finally, 1 table designed to analyze different representational strategies, labeled phytoanalytical observation. And these 3 plant-oriented entries reflect an ambition to encompass both botanical perspectives and the specific aesthetic and rhetorical qualities characteristic of picture books. So, to the challenge. First, due to the complex intermediate qualities of picture books, text-based methods are not sufficient for examining plant representation, relying on the interplay between text and pictures. Additionally, most Scandinavian picture books, at least Swedish and Danish, are not digitalized. So the process of collecting and analyzing the books has been rather time-consuming. Second, the botanical data are relatively unproblematic to publish from general audience, but I'm not so sure if my registration of aesthetic strategies will work as well, since these observations involve much interpretation and thus a relatively high degree of subjective judgment. And third, on a more practical level, it has been challenging to find a suitable platform to publish the database, which is owned by the institution I work for. And this issue is not resolved at this point, so the database is unfortunately not published. Yes. Thank you.